Um, and I don't believe there was anything left to resolve, correct?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yep.
Okay. So, with that, the Copper Beetle departs the shores for the first time. The ship departs the docks, moving outwards towards the Astral Sea in what appears to be a normal shipping lane. Ahead of you, one ship is moving along, and behind you, three other ships are following in an orderly line. The Astral Sea is almost indistinguishable from the night sky ahead of you. Just a curtain of stars, astral dust, and mystical objects shooting between. You watch the ship ahead of you as it makes its transition. The ship appears to be little more than a large wooden house strapped to the back of a giant albino bat. The Cordy Flapper, the captain remarks as he stares ahead from the battle deck, standing in front of the ship's wheel. The so-called Cordy Flapper suddenly changes its directional angle and then becomes more of a reflection in a pond than an actual image that you're seeing. It looks almost faded as it moves into the astral sea and outside of the plane of gravity as well as the plane of oxygen. Within a few moments, you make your first transition into the astral sea. Gravity around you seems to change instantly, and the air around you feels less fresh, more stale, like you're breathing inside of a bottle rather than inside of nature, if you will. And so the captain calls you all down to his chambers, where he says we're going to have our first briefing on our first mission inside of I'm sorry, I'm having COVID brain. I need to go back to my notes. God, this sucks. Inside the Eldritch Cluster. Some of you are aware, some of you may have seen that there's a passenger on board that's accompanying. We are going to Asteroid 6, and thus begins the first story of the campaign. It came from Asteroid 6. And so the captain calls you all into his quarters. He sits behind his desk. Let's see. The Gill is currently busy working on rationing, or working on rations and getting dinner prepared, so he won't be joining the campaign. And so the captain introduces the guest who sits in the corner. Professor Horntoe of the Cryptorian Explorers Society, Botanical and Creature Studies Division. Professor Horntoe is an older halfling who wears a variety of adventuring gear. He has a notebook out in front of him, glasses from hours and hours of reading, and for those of you that have some knowledge of Cryptoria and the history there, he is somewhat renowned for his adventures throughout wild space, cataloging new creatures in the astral sea and in wild space itself. And so he gets up and he starts talking, rolling out a map across the captain's desk. I'm glad you're here. We are headed for Asteroid 6, which is the first asteroid closest in the chain of the Eldritch Cluster. Now, what we expect is a large jungle asteroid. And on this asteroid, I have no idea what. We've had some flyovers. We've noticed a few things about it, and so you'll have some objectives while you're down here on the asteroid. First things first. You need to establish a base camp right about here. As you can see by this star I put on our map, this is where you'll be teleporting. And this little arrow here, this is where I want you to establish a base camp, which means you're going to have to trek through this jungle here. The next thing that I want you to do is I want you to investigate that strange sphere over here. We have no idea what it is. It looks like a moon almost, except we know it's not a moon. After that, you'll need to investigate this lake over here and take a sample of water and bring it back with you. It's going to be important that we test to see what exactly it is. We're wondering if this little asteroid is habitable in a place where we can mount future expeditions. And then lastly, excuse me, you need to investigate this tower that we see out in the distance here. We need to figure out what exactly it is and if it's dangerous. And if there is any danger, I need you to make sure that that danger is cleared out, because I'm not exactly as spry as I used to be. Now, while you're on your mission, please avoid destroying flora and fauna. Obviously, I'm a scientist and I'm here to study flora and fauna. And if you burn through it, there's not going to be that much there to study, now is there? Secondly, avoid contaminating the environment. Again, I'm a scientist here to study. I don't want to study your piss puddles. Got it? And then finally, avoid pillaging, thievery, or disturbance of artifacts. Again, if I have to reiterate, I'm a scientist and I'm here to study. And if you take everything off the planet, there's not going to be anything to study, now is there? Now, even though I have explained this as succinctly and simply as possible for people of your caliber, does anybody have any questions?
No questions. I just want to give him kind of a irritated look.
No questions are the best questions. What's that, bug face?
What use does you who study things that die have of artifacts?
We need to understand the history. There's a whole separate division in my Explorer Society about the history of the Cataclysm. We need to study all the artifacts there and understand what the societies were like before the entire society was destroyed. What use do you have with the artifacts? Chewing on them?
If it clicks, I must know.
If it clicks, you better leave it where it is, Buster.
Yeah, Buster.
Any other questions?
No questions.
Oh my god, it's a cat that can talk. Where did you come from?
I mean, I've been here the whole time, listening.
Yeah. All right. Well, you don't see that every day. Anybody else?
Can we breathe on this planet?
Well, I don't know. You're going to find out once we teleport you down there. If there's no other questions, then I got books to read and books to write. And with that, the Professor Horntoe, leaves the map but picks up the rest of his stuff and heads down below decks to continue his studies of flora and fauna native to the Cataclysm asteroids. Now the captain steps up and he says, "Look, science aside, if something tries to hit you, you need to hit it back. Is that clear?"
Very.
Also, they have a healthy collection of coins from the previous civilization. a healthy collection. And so, while his embargo on artifacts may be in effect, coinage is not going to be a problem. As far as other artifacts and anything else like that, if you see something and you think it's worth noting more than just putting behind glass, bring it back on board and I'll make the decision about what to do with it. Understood?
Can do.
That makes sense to us.
Now, after doing some plotting and reviewing this map, I'm anticipating that it's going to be about a 3-day hike to accomplish everything that he wants. Setting up the base camp, performing investigations. You're probably going to need to take it easy. We have no idea what's down here. This is our first time in the Eldritch Cluster, so obviously take your time as needed to move through this. From your base camp, you should be able to reach each of those locations and return to your base camp within a day. So establish your base camp, get out there, review. We'll be hovering over in the astral sea while you're down below. There is no sunlight or moonlight down there. So you'll have nothing but the stars above the canopy as your guide. So you obviously need some method of seeing while you're down there. Is there anybody here who has trouble seeing in the dark?
Hang on, I have to check.
I have those old human eyes. I have those human eyes.
Yeah, no, I don't think I see in the dark.
Seeing in the dark is no problem for me.
Ashley raises the point about dark vision, not being able to see in absolute darkness. There is very dim light from the stars, and because there's no light pollution, the stars and the astral sea above you actually provides what is the equivalent of dim moonlight on the surface of the planet.
Okay, cool. So we don't need to worry about actual.
If you have dark sight, no, you don't have to worry
well,
about that
then
at all.
I do. Yes.
Okay. If we want to turn to, we can now turn to roll 20. Did somebody say that they need end to roll 20 still? Who needs help with dark vision?
Well, I don't
Just
have
give me-
any dark vision.
Oh, okay. So
It's
yeah,
just therapy.
therapy. You're gonna need to. How are we going to manage that? Are you guys gonna use torches, or are
Is
you gonna
there
tie a rope to
oxygen?
therapy? Somebody gonna carry therapy through this?
I apparently in my inventory have an oil and a lamp.
That should work too.
I was gonna say in the pockets of the coat of many things I got, I believe I have a lamp.
Yeah, I have actual physical stuff, so save that in case.
Historically, in the past, when we don't have a lamp available, we either all hold hands or we tie ropes around each other.
What's the game name on Roll20? I didn't get into the actual game.
Cryptoria.
I just clicked the link again and it sent me to it.
Oh, I didn't see the link from earlier. That might do it.
My cat is staring at me from the corner of the room behind a box.
I'm gonna go over that with everybody in just a second.
Hi. Christopher?
Precious baby.
Okay. So just some maintenance because it's been a long time since anybody's been on here. Well, not you. There, but you've been on quite a bit, I would imagine. But for everybody else who has not been in some time now, quickly, I want to kind of help get things ready for the game here. In the top right corner is my settings. If you click on that real quick, it's the settings wheel. If you move down to video display, or audio video, and then click on video display, and then you see player video / avatar size. I move that to names only, especially if you have a smaller screen. Otherwise, the avatars get really, really big, and they kind of get in the way. Click on video display, Ash. And then that first box there is player video avatar size, and you can change that down to small or nameplates only. And so it makes it easier to see, especially considering the space that you're trying to work with here. And then I'm going to try and make one of these movie posters for each chapter of our story to kind of keep us straight about where we are exactly in the story itself. So, with that being said, is everybody in? Is everybody in? Can everybody see okay? I see Daniel, Milzit, Ash. You can change your name on this nameplate. To change your name, again, go to settings, go to personalization and display. And you can change your name there to your character name. Does anybody else have any questions? I'm going to have everybody create an avatar in a minute. And we'll get to that. Okay. So, if we're on our screens, I'm going to go ahead and move us to the map. Now, it helps if you push the size out to 40% in the display. That way you can actually see the map. For a token for the party, I found a picture that's fairly appropriate. If you guys can see that, I'll go ahead and shrink that down to appropriate size. No. And so, it's kind of hard to see here. I don't know how to fix these boxes so that they're more viewable. But the entire map is separated into a grid. And so when things move, they auto-click to the grid.
You can hold down Alt to put it where you want to.
Yeah. And so as we move through our day, we'll be moving, or as you move through the map as a party, I'll be moving your token here. And then with each movement, there's a possibility of a encounter. And so some other features that I want to go over real quick, just with everybody, is there is a Roll20 chat section in the map itself. And if you look to the right, there's a bunch of icons. If you click on the chat section, it's 2 chat bubbles. Can everybody see that?
Yeet.
Yep.
Type in hi for me real quick, just so I can know that it's functioning. Okay. Good. Now, one thing that you can do during the next downtime is each player has a journal, and you can add a character to that journal, a 5th edition. It should automatically be a 5th edition character sheet. I'm gonna have to set this up for each of you.
Yeah, as players, we cannot create our own characters in there.
I kind of hate the character sheet in Roll20 anyway. That was difficult for me to go from D&D Beyond to Roll20 and all. I'd rather keep our character sheets.
Oh no, it's just so we can make a token tied to it for combat situations. Because it's Roll20 is weird like that. It needs a sheet tied to your character, whether or not there's anything on it. It doesn't matter. It's just so you can move the token around.
How do I tie a sheet to a player?
You gotta go to in so-and-so's journal, and in there, or edited and controlled by, put the player's username.
Let's see. All right, so here's one for Toktik. Sorry guys, we're just gonna do this real quick to Alright. Toktik, Therapy, and ZZ all have cheats. Let's do Milsent next. Milsent? Try that Milsent? Oh, I need to also make sure that it can be edited by the player. ZZ. Save. Alright, and now let's do one for Cam. Alright. Everybody should now have a character sheet tied to them in their journals, and they can now create a token inside their journal. Alright, now in order to create a token, can everybody see their character sheet in their journal?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so now to create a token, click on your character's name, or click on the character sheet, and then in the top right corner there is an edit button, and then in that section where you have the edit, you can drag and drop a picture for your avatar and for your token. And so if everybody wants to take a minute to do that, I think everybody has a picture already. So if you want to go ahead and make your tokens and pictures real quick, I'll know it's complete because a picture will appear on my character sheet list.
Wait, is our sheet supposed to be on here, like with all the information, or no?
Well, we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's
Okay.
for now, let's just get tokens on there. I don't see yours on there yet, babe. Your avatar's on there, but you didn't upload a picture for yourself yet. Or your avatar, your token's on there, not your avatar. No, not necessarily. Okay.
Wait, how do you add the picture? Oh my god.
So click on your character sheet in your journal. And then in the top right corner of your character sheet is an edit button. And if you click on the edit button, it'll show you a screen now where you can drag and drop a picture into your token, and then drag and drop a picture into your avatar. Does that make sense?
It does, but I am not seeing what you're explaining.
Okay. Let me demonstrate. Let me stream for you real quick, okay? Let me go back here. Let me stream the screen live. Okay, can you see my screen okay now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So do you see I'm coming over here to journal, and then I'm going to click on your character. You see that?
Yes.
The character sheet popped up.
Mm-hmm.
The top right corner here is an edit button that I'm going to click. And then this is where you drag and drop your token and your avatar picture. You see that okay?
Oh, now the edit button popped up. We good now. We Gucci.
Okay. All right. And then Ashley just provided a link if you want to create a round token rather than just a picture token. You are able to do that. Once you've created a token, I'd like you to drag your token out onto the map just so we can see everybody's tokens out there and so that we can get used to the idea of it. How to do it, Andy? It's actually pretty simple. Yeah, you just did it. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Now, how to get your token onto the board once you've created your token is actually pretty simple. You're just going to go to your character sheet and hover over it, but don't click on it. And then you're going to click and hold and then drag onto the board, and it will drag onto the board. I did not mean to leave. I just meant to stop projecting. All right. Milzit, are you able to get your token on there?
Working on it. Working on it.
Okay. We'll give you just a
That
minute.
was like the hardest part for me, is to get my token onto the board. You have to click on the text, not your picture.
How are we dragging token onto screen? I was so focused on making it, I was not listening.
Yeah, so it's pretty easy. Just hover over your the link to your character sheet in your journal, and instead of just clicking in it, click and hold, and then drag onto the board. It looks like you were able to do that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm going to get rid of these tokens right now. Now, as far as the character sheets go, so here's the truth of the character sheets. It is a pain in the butt to add your character sheets to the system. However, I will tell you, while using Roll20, which is a great way to play online, it is extremely helpful to have your character sheet in there, as well as your attacks and your spells and everything else. Because a lot like D&D Beyond, it has buttons that you can simply just click. Like, say, I need to do an attack roll. It'll set up a button that you just need to click, and it'll make that roll automatically for you. No math needed, no hassle. Skill checks, super easy to do on this one as well. Anytime it does a skill check or an attack roll, it'll automatically do it for advantage and disadvantage, using the first number as the number that you want there. Yeah, as you can see, Therapy's rolling through some stuff right now.
I'm rolling through an extension on Chrome called Beyond 20. So
Yeah.
I'm using my D&D Beyond character sheet to roll.
Oh, okay. So
Whoa. Magic!
It's just an extension you put on
Therapy.
Chrome, but then it goes to Beyond D&D Beyond. So it goes D&D Beyond. You press a button, like just Arcana, and you press the +2, and then it'll do a roll in Beyond 20 with advantage, without advantage, however you want it set up. You could have it roll twice instead. You could have it go only to the DM. You could hide monster names, so you can roll from D&D Beyond as with monsters. And you just click the button on their character on the monster sheet, and it'll show up in Roll20.
I feel like this is sponsored.
Alright, I'm gonna download Chrome.
yeah. So if you want to use Chrome and you're really invested in D&D Beyond, then that's the way to go. That is definitely easier. But if you,
I only use it because I'm lazy.
yeah, I actually I gotta finish going in tonight actually to finish programming my sheet into your game.
Yay!
Just because I don't actually use Beyond. I just use Ashley's Beyond.
Well, I don't care how you get the information to me.
Yeah.
You could just roll on your own character sheet and tell me what it is.
Yeah.
I do use Beyond though, like I do everything in Beyond, and I bought all the books, so I'm freaking using Beyond.
Yeah.
And so another thing, just real quick, on the left side you'll see a toolbar, and on that toolbar, you will see a D20 on that toolbar. If you need to roll a die and you're too lazy to, you can click on it, and it will give you a full array of adding things to it if you want to add a bonus to it, or you can just hover over it and you can roll a d20, which is just as simple. You can see how that rolls up here. Or, like I said, you can click on it and I'll roll a d20 and give it a +8, because that's what's going to hit Andy tonight. Look at that, 21. So it's going to take Andy out. And then you can change the number of dice that it does and everything else like that. Does anybody have any questions on that?
Nope.
Wow. Somebody is rolling lucky
69.
tonight.
No, that's not roll. You can, if you look at it, it says rolling 69.
But there's
Oh, I
only
see.
69.
So it's not a D100 and getting a result of a 69. It's just a
Okay.
fun little hack that you could do. Is like, well, not hack. It's just typing roll 69, and then it'll be rolling 69.
And then you'll see here that I have a turn order item that comes up where I can have people roll initiative, and it will add you to the turn order, which is delightful. Why is it not coming up? Do I have to manually add people?
What? To the turn order?
Oh, I see. I'll have to do it. Okay.
Well, you can.
All right.
Well, you don't have to do them individually. You can set them all down and then select all, and then right click and then add turn, and it'll add all creatures to the initiative order
Okay. All right. Dope.
instead of doing each one individually because lazy.
Delightful. Okay. So, with that being said, you guys are brought to the surface. Is there anything that anybody wants to get or needs to get before they get teleported down? You're automatically provided a crate of rations. Each of you will have 5 days worth of rations, which will need to be taken to the base camp. Along with that is the gear that will need to go to the base camp as well to set up the actual base camp itself for Professor Horntail. Am I not? Yeah, I am talking. Okay. Does anybody need anything else? Or need anything or want to do anything before we go down to the surface?
Not in character, but how do I get a? I don't think I put a token on the board, so I don't think it's gonna recognize me.
You're not going to put a token on this board. We have a party token down here, which will be used for the party overall.
Okay.
Okay. Well, with that being said, you are teleported down to this stony outcrop of Asteroid 6. When you arrive, you are surrounded by nothingness. There is the stone ground at your feet, and then you can literally look off the edge of this miniature world. From the edge, you can look over, and you see just a fall to nothingness. It would behoove you to not fall off at this point or jump. The captain also gave you a communication stone, which would allows the party to communicate back with the ship if they need something. However, it should be known that while you're in the jungle canopy may interfere with communications with the ship that is going to be just above the asteroid in the astral sea itself.
How is the gravity different on one side of the rock versus the other?
Well, that's something that you'd have to find out. But there is gravity here. Strangely.
And then how is there gravity in space to the point where falling off would mean that you fall?
How is there gravity in space?
I mean, because if you fall off the cliff, you would just kind of stay there stationary.
So,
or with whatever
if
momentum you did have at the speed the thing was moving.
Excuse me. If you have Spelljammer handy, on page...
I do not own or have the book. That's the
okay,
one of the ones I don't
I'll have to post a graphic on this, actually, because it explains it fairly well in here. The asteroid essentially has the same gravity plane as a spelljamming ship, which means that there is a envelope of air that surrounds it, and then there is a gravity plane that essentially is split in half by the asteroid itself. On the bottom half, it has gravity that makes you stick to the bottom. On the top half, it has gravity that makes you stick to the top. However, if you jump out into nothingness, I guess it is kind of you're stuck. Think of it as a flat disc that separates everything in half. And so if you jump off, you'll be stuck on that gravity plane, constantly moving back and forth between up and down. Which is not going to be a pleasant feeling. However, I'll allow it. You gotta love that D&D has its own physics at times. Okay, so you have landed. Who is going to take on the responsibility of leading this mission? Or does somebody want to lead? Do we want to be egalitarian? How do you want to manage this? What are you doing? It's up to you.
While I wouldn't call myself a leader, I am a ranger, so I'm happy to scout with stealth.
Well, I am a leader, so how about you scout with stealth?
Toctic particularly wants to look after Noelle because Toctic doesn't think that Noelle has ever been a hunter before. So Toctic thinks that Noelle is just going to be prey here out on the asteroid because Noelle also can't see.
But my cat can see, does that count? My cat can meow at me. Like, tree, meow.
That's going to be one meow cat.
I mean, if you want to maintain complete darkness, because if I have a light, it's gonna be visible, probably blindingly so, to any possible creature on the thing. So, how do you guys want to deal with my loss of vision?
I can see quite well, so if anyone needs to, I guess, hold on to my tail, I'll allow it.
Oh, I'll pull the tail.
I said hold, not pull.
Yeah! There's a difference.
What if you keep running, or keep walking, and I stop? Then I didn't pull it, you pulled it, right?
She squints at you.
Okay. I will pull. I will hold the tail.
She slowly pulls her tail over towards you.
Yay! My cat reaches out for your tail too, to swat it.
Allowable, cause fellow feline.
Dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So the party moves its way into the jungle.
We're trekking in there.
Andy, give me a D20 roll. Go.
Okay. Just a regular D20?
Yeah. Oh, I need to actually move down. Okay. You guys are able to begin moving through without issue. Give me another D20 roll, Andy.
Ooh.
Doing well. Give me another D20 roll, Andy.
Ooh!
No, you're using all your good rolls. Stop.
You're able to make it to the campgrounds without incident.
Dang.
I'm sorry, hold on just a second. What? You're scouting. Alright. You arrive in the area that you have been assigned for the campsite. Bum bum bum. I'd like everybody to take their tokens and place them on the map.
Right, that part I was having trouble with.
Put them on the right side of the map. Oh, I'm still on draw. Let's undo that. Clear drawings.
All right, this is the part I was having trouble with. How do I get my token now that it's made to be there?
Okay, so hover again over the name of your character sheet, not the picture, the name of your character sheet. Click and hold without opening the sheet, and then drag and drop.
Oh, apparently I have 2 now.
Well, I dropped one for you. I'll delete one for you. Okay, let's see. So we have Ashley's token. He's going to be in the lead. Alright, we're going to have the cat token. And then as soon as... Okay, thank you. I go there. Please stop drawing on the map. Alright, and then... Growth. The old T formation. Okay, so you arrive at the campsite. Or the area designated for the campsite. Ashley, since you're leading and you're in ranger mode, I want you to start by giving me a perception check. $16. Okay. The jungle around you opens up into the space. You're able to see the sky a little more effectively at this point. However, you do notice that amongst the trees there is a scent that was not there originally. It still smells like tree. However, it smells more alive. I don't know else quite else how to say that. It's off. It's not something you've smelled into the jungle to this point.
I would signal to the party to be aware, to be alert. Can I continue perceiving what I can around me?
Yeah, you can continue to make searches. So just so everybody knows, can everybody see the squares a little bit better now?
Yes.
Okay, so each one of these squares is the same as grid square. It's 5 feet. So let me just... What happened to my ruler tool? Okay. Alright, so this ruler tool is kind of displaying distance here. You can measure distance using the ruler tool. You can also, so let's say, for instance, you want to see how far you can run. This will give you an idea of how far you can move. For spells and things like that, you can use the ruler tool to measure 2 locations. Okay. You probably have it on, maybe, or somebody else is pointing it. Okay. To turn ruler off, by the way, which is really important, otherwise you'll just be ruler, go back to the click button and click select and move, and it will allow you to do that. Okay, so the party proceeds forward. I'll allow everybody to move your tokens forward 10 feet because you are being cautious.
Where's the ruler function? I don't seem to have that.
Each square is 5, so just move up 2 squares.
That also works.
but it's on the left-hand side, like right
Oh,
at.
I was looking in the right-hand menu.
Also, if you're holding your token, you can right-click once, and you can drag it around, and it has an attached ruler, so you can measure and drop it exactly where you're gonna go.
So that
So if you're left-click your character, and then hold it and like move it around, you right-click once, and it'll bring up a ruler on your character too. And then you can
That's
right-click
good.
Handy.
again, so you could do that, like 5:15. But it's just for you, yeah. And then you can see 15:35. Yep.
Okay,
Neat, okay.
Ashley, as the lead ranger, can you give me another perception?
I only know those things because I messed around.
It's not showing up on my screen. Okay, so Ashley got a 21 to sense something, and she does. She's able to more distinctly see now. Amongst the trees are unnatural shapes. Whereas tree branches can grow in several different variations, you can actually see patterns that nature did not necessarily intend. Almost like five-legged starfish that are hanging out in the canopies of these trees. With your distance, you're able to see 3 of these monsters up in the trees ahead.
Dang guys, it's so nice. Thanks for taking me in this pitch black environment. This is very pretty. I get to look up at the stars.
there is prey in front of us.
The trees are approximately 10 feet to 20 feet off the ground. They're not that crazy high in this clearing.
I raise my hand high just to alert the party. In staying perfectly still and being very quiet, I point up to the trees.
I continue to walk forward and bump my face into your back.
I thought you were using your light.
No, I'm using your tail.
Wrong one.
Yeah, wrong one.
Wait, somebody else is using light?
I thought you were gonna use your lamp, but it's okay.
No, I ended up just using the tail because you offered it.
I
She's the bug.
Oh,
Yeah,
then,
the other-
I'm sorry. It sounded similar. I
I'll
don't
get my
have
voice
faces.
back soon. I'm sorry.
How dare Ashley have the same voice I do?
Yeah.
Forbidden.
Identity theft is
coming.
not a joke, Jim. Thanks.
All right, so from this point, since Ashley has actually spotted them, let's go ahead and do an initiative roll.
Have they seen us?
You are not aware. They are unnatural. You don't know if they have eyes to see.
By the way, for those of you who end up using Beyond 20, if you click your token, then click D&D Beyond Initiative. It rolls and automatically adds it to your character token.
What's the name of that Chrome extension?
Beyond 20. It's literally just D&D Beyond and then roll 20 put into one name. So Beyond 20.
I have to do that later. I can't even manage all three of these things at the same time right now.
Yeah,
All right, Ashley,
you're good.
I need you to roll initiative. All right, and then Kitty Cat.
I have advantage. Can I do that again?
How do you have advantage on initiative? Yeah, go ahead and roll it again. See which whatever is higher. That's better.
You rolled
Uh,
5d20s.
You rolled 5d20. I appreciate the effort on that one, but let's go with 1d20.
What?
Andy?
Did you rolled
Let's not.
5,000 D100?
We just need an initiative from Milzit at this point, and then we can proceed. And there we go. There's an 11. All right. All right. So, Ashley, you are the first to act.
Have they indicated that they see us?
Again, you have no idea whether or not these creatures have seen you. You have never seen anything like this. You don't know where their eyes are. So far, the only notice that you've seen of them in any way is that they sway slightly differently, and that was what allowed you to pick out their shapes.
Sorry, I'm talking to him because he's sitting next to me. It's weird. I don't want to assume that they're hostile, so I'd just like to be as stealthy as I can and investigate. So can I try to sneak up and investigate them from a respectful distance?
You can attempt to sneak up, yeah.
The first one is.
Okay, so you got a 15.
I don't want to get too close. I just want to see that.
Push to talk. Yeah, understand though that that ledge, you're on a ledge there. That's about a 5-foot drop down that ledge. Yes. Okay.
But I'd like to investigate to see what their behavior is and they seem hostile.
Again, you have no frame of reference to determine whether or not these wooden starfish are hostile or not. Okay, so you move up to that spot, and Ashley is going to take some time to observe them. Who's next? Let's see. Andy, you're up.
Do you want a sneaky roll?
If you want to be sneaky about it, sure. Yeah. Okay. Andy sneaks. Andy, are you doing anything else?
Can I investigate them?
Sure. You can make an investigation check to sit there and try and discern. Okay. So you sit there, you take a deeper look at what's in the trees. Though they're shaped like starfish, their skin seems to be made of bark as well. And you notice that the ends of their appendages are suctioned to trees. Or to the branches of the tree, and that's how they're holding on up there. They seem to have suctions on the bottom of their trees. There are heads on these creatures that you think you can discern at the very tip of at the very center of the five-legged starfish. There is triangular, almost pyramid-like heads. And if you stare very closely, you can see one blink.
Communicate that to the other Thrycreen telepathically.
All right. What, babe? You rolled for perception to see them. Okay, it is now, they take no action at the moment. It is now Allie's turn.
Out of character, nobody told me they were going to try to sneak up, right?
No, nobody told you we were sneaking.
Cool.
Oh dear.
And I
The
guess you
joys
wouldn't
of a
see that
party
either.
getting used to each other.
Well, since her tail has been or is being held at the moment because we have an unseeing.
Pull the tail. Walk forwards.
So, but since she can
Easy.
see the other two, she'll move forward just 5 feet because she doesn't want to drop or make the human behind her fall.
Zixie will telepathically let you know that we're trying to be quiet right now because there may be monsters ahead.
Dang it. Chaos. Okay.
So I move 5 feet and do nothing.
Have you telepathically communicated with me before?
That's the only way I can speak, and we spoke when we were shopping.
Oh, yes, you did do that. Okay, cool. You don't hear it, but Noelle telepathically communicates back.
All right, it is the Mad Gift's turn.
Okay, I have actually a disadvantage on stealth, so I'm not going to be stealthy remotely. So, let's see. I have a movement of. Whoops! Oh no! Oh god! No! Stop that!
There you go. Nailed it.
All right, so I have a movement of 30 feet. Is this? I'm just going to move my token for Is this under leaves or is this in a tree?
That is under brush. Or that's under the tree's canopy.
You didn't push to talk, sir.
Right, I keep forgetting that. Cool. If that's standable, then I'm just going to
If
stand
you guys
right
want
there.
to take it off push to talk, that's fine. I just know some of us are in the same room, so it's going to be kind of weird at times.
I just have to remember to do it. So if it's an issue, I'll turn it off. If not, no big deal.
Okay. All right. Unstealthily moves. Noelle?
I'm waiting for Bug Lady to respond back to me, but that doesn't seem to be happening. And then I get yanked forward, so I move forward 1. I don't know what's happening, so I'm just gonna sit there, because I literally have no way to see or know what's happening.
Okay. Ash, it's your turn again.
Do I see a way to go around? Like, do we have to go through?
Do you see a way around? This is the area where you're supposed to be camping.
Well, can I attempt to communicate with one of them then?
Mm-hmm.
Telepathically?
Yep.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So you reach out and you touch a mind, and you are instantly assailed by kill for Magyar, kill for Magyar, kill for Magyar, kill for Magyar.
That's super scary. We come in peace.
Infidel! They're now aware of your location. You get a
How?
strong
It
sense
was
that they're
telepathic.
psionic. They're psionic as well.
But they can tell range from psychic?
Let's call it an echolocation.
A mind echolocation. Because that was telepathic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Andy?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Man,
All right.
It's so nice and quiet underneath the stars today.
And so, because they can see it, let me just make sure real quick that everybody can see. Yes. Yes. All right. So the GIF is the only one not being stealthy. And while they have a general sense of where Ashley is, they can only really see the GIF. And so, let's see, what distance are you? Too far? Too far.
They do have psionic echolocation.
All right. And so, the GIF is now going to be assaulted because he is
Delightful.
making noises. Assaulted physically. The rest of you see as
Thanks for clarifying that it was purely physical assault.
purely physical.
Did you have any pepper?
There's a sudden pouring out of what appear to be light pellets that are being spit out of their mouths. Ashley, you're able to see this, as well as Andy. You're able to see that they're shooting light pellets out of their mouth at
Gross.
at the GIF. So all 5 of them, yeah. What's your AC?
17.
So you are only hit once.
Hell yeah, I'm a big target. Let's go.
All right, Sam takes 7 damage as a light pellet hits you square in the chest and then sticks to you.
I don't like that part.
All right. And then it is your turn. Or wait, no. It is Allie's turn.
Oh hell. Okay. Well, it looks like she has to detach herself from the blind human. More apologies. She apologizes to the human. Sorry, give me a second.
These guys are hanging from the trees, right?
Yep.
How high did you say it was?
About 20 feet. 10 to 20 feet, depending on which one.
Mills, it will move 20 we'll move 25 feet ahead, I guess, for the moment.
Do I get yanked with them?
That is your choice.
I mean, I'm not letting go of the tail because I'm blind, and if I do, I'm going to be wandering aimlessly in a random direction. Or probably towards... I don't know. Yeah, if the DM would let me, could I use my movement now? But, like, just so I don't get lost. If they're talking.
Why don't you make a strength check versus... Why don't you both make strength checks? And if you're able to succeed against her strength, then you can hang on to the tail.
Natural. Wait, that's a 2. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, natural 1 plus... It says plus 0, but that's false because it's a -1, so I got a 0.
Okay.
Am I
So,
making?
you try and hang on for dear life, but
I think
you
it
lose
just
your grip through
slips
the
out
fur.
of... I don't think I would... That was just complete obliviousness. Maybe it was trying to hold on, and I'm like,
You're like,
grab a
yeah, I
half
think
second
I'm
late.
gonna hang on to this. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And then all of a sudden it's gone as the cat moves forward.
I mean,
I think
I saw the little beads of light going out of their mouth, right?
Yeah, you saw the points, and there is a light now. You can clearly see.
Oh, cool.
And so there is. Think of moonlight, dim moonlight, so you can see trees ahead. You just can't really make out the shapes and the shadows of the trees.
But can I tell that there's creatures there now, or is it still like just kind of I can see the environment?
You can see the environment, but you can't really make out the creatures themselves because they're not glowing.
Okay.
But there are light pellets surrounding. Put some light pellets down here. There's a light pellet here and here and here. One guy missed really bad, so there's a light pellet up here. So the light from these pellets, you can actually see
Interesting.
20 feet around each of these pellets.
Oh, cool.
All right. It's the gift's turn.
All right. If I move,
hippopotamus. Sorry, go ahead.
If I move up, can I use like a survival check to try and, from where they hit me with glowing lights, figure out where one of them is?
You can make a perception check.
Lame. All right, cool. Hang on. Then I'm gonna move up. 1 second.
If they were rapid fire shooting these out of their mouths, I'd give you a bonus. But if you make a perception roll, go ahead and make a perception roll, Sam.
All right, coming out now. Not amazing.
Okay, I mean, it's good enough. You got a 10. So you can see this one right here, just on the edge of the light from this field right here.
Okay, then I think I'm gonna move, because I have 30 movements. I'm gonna move like 25 up to here.
Okay.
And then I have 2 weapon fighting and 2 pistols. We're gonna take 2 shots at that bastard.
Okay.
All right, first one to hit. 10.
10 does not hit.
All right, second one to hit. The exact same fucking thing.
Sam shooting off in the air, shouting America.
Right.
America!
Truck, yeah.
All right.
That's all I got.
All right, Noelle, at this point, the battlefield has exploded. Sam is acting as a... unintentionally acting as a light, shining on monsters.
I'm a big beefy beacon.
What monsters are shown? Within 20 feet, right?
Yeah, you'll be able to see this one.
Those two.
And
okay.
this one. Those two, yeah.
Alright. Is this high ground? Up here?
Yes, it is.
Cool. I'm gonna go up there. Towards this one.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Where was I? Back here? Yeah. I'm gonna go here first. I'm gonna use an action to dash. I'm gonna pick. Can I pick up both of those pebbles real quick?
Yeah.
Or do they hurt me?
No. They only hurt when being expelled from their mouths rather quickly.
So I'm gonna pick up those two, and then 30, 10, 15, 20, 25. And we'll go like up around, 30 there. It says 35, but I just went down instead of up. So I have 3 light pellets and I'm up there now.
Okay.
And as part of that last 5 feet of movement, I'm gonna crouch to hopefully give myself like 3/4 cover.
Okay. All right. Ashley, it is your turn. Hell has been unleashed. Shots have been fired. Sam has been spit on.
I tried so hard to be a good girl, too.
They shot first.
I didn't.
They are lawful evil. There is no negotiating with your terrorism of being on their ground.
To be fair, I didn't do any damage, but...
What's that?
No,
I mean, to be fair, neither did I.
They're visible via light because of Sam.
Anyway, yes, good.
Yeah, everybody's still up in the trees at the moment.
Well, then I suppose I'm gonna take a shot. I'm gonna be using my longbow.
Oh. Ashley rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, I sure did.
Great start.
Great start. All right. So for your natural one, let's see. You're shooting a bow.
I was.
Okay. Your bow becomes unstrung, and you'll have to use a reaction and a bonus action to restring it. So you'll only have your action next round. You
I mean,
can't
couldn't
use
they
your
use
bonus
their
or
bonus action and reaction now?
No, not if
Okay.
you want to string it.
Did they already use their bonus action and reaction this round?
Alright, and so even though I totally fumbled up my attack, my swarm, I start clicking to my swarm, and my swarm is going to go up to the target and attempt to move them 15 feet and knock them out of the tree so they can be knocked prone.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So I'd like to target this one right here in the middle, so my swarm will fly over there and attempt to pull it out of the tree.
Okay. We don't get any special things. So. All right. All right. You pull it. It falls. And it takes 4 damage. All right. Andy, TikTok. Talk tick.
Yeah, boy. Are these trees down here? Are these actual trees or are they shrubs down here?
They're trees.
Will I get cover from them?
Not really. No.
All right.
They're not like on the tops of trees. They're near the trunks. So they actually see underneath the canopy.
How high is this guy?
He's about 20 feet up. Or, I'm sorry, 10 feet up.
Let's thorn whip him.
Andy, I knocked one of them down. The one in the middle is on the ground.
I couldn't have gotten to that one anyway. Sorry, 1 second. Four sick, baby. No.
No. All right, sorry, buddy. Any other actions this turn?
I give myself temporary hit point.
Okay. So this gentleman is going to walk out of the tree. And he is going to... We'll start with him. He's going to slap you twice. What's your AC?
20.
He is not going to slap you twice. In fact, he loses his bonus action because he rolled a 1, which is lucky. Lucky for you. All right, this guy that fell down is not happy. So he's going to go slap Sam. Sam, you said 18?
17. But I'll take the extra one if you want.
No, it's all good. Okay, he misses twice, but then uses his bonus action, Sam. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, that's danger.
And you make it. A tongue lashes out and tries to whip at you to enclose you. And it is not successful. This guy moves down from his tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, let's see. What range is that? What range indeed? Perfection. All right, Allie.
Yeah.
You're getting spit at by with light pebbles.
No.
Take weird starfish.
What's your AC?
Vomit.
$18.
18. All right, you don't get hit, but I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Concern.
Oh. Its gooey tongue lashes out and wraps around you. You are now grappled by the tongue. It feels gross.
Oh, this is never getting out the fur.
Yeah. Its tongue is 30 feet long. You're welcome, America. All right.
I got a job for him.
This guy cannot see Noelle because he's on the side of this cliff, but he does see the light. Let's see. He's gonna crawl up to the corner here. Noelle, you see this starfish thing crawling up, suctioning quite well to the side of this rock here, and it is going to spit its light upon you. Does a 17 hit?
No, it doesn't, because I'm going to use silvery barbs. So it has to roll again at just another time and take the lower of the two numbers.
Okay, it misses. I do need you, however, to make a dexterity save.
Okay. Why?
Because it is going to tongue you.
Hey.
All right, you are engulfed in its tongue. I have drawn the tongue lines. All right, this guy's going to come down from his tree. 3. And it's going to shoot its pebble at Sam. Sam, you get hit twice by pebbles.
Awesome.
Wait, I need to re-roll those. Those were too high. You do not get hit by pebbles, but I do need you to make another dex save.
I like the first part of that a lot. Dex save incoming. Not great.
Not great. Okay, you have been tongued. You are grappled by a tongue. All right, it is now Millsit's turn. Millsit,
How far
so
is the like fall from the top of the rock where it came from?
that is about a 10-foot drop.
Neat.
Ooh, fall damage.
Millsit, it is a escape DC of 12 to escape out.
Dex or strength?
That's a strength now that she's grappled.
Yay! I have advantage on strength. Let's do this.
Wait, so is this a strength saving roll or
Yeah, a strength saving throw.
Okay. I swear to fucking God.
All right, you are still engulfed by its noodly appendage. Damn.
All right, strength. I get advantage on these, so let's roll the first one. Is that enough?
That is definitely enough.
Cool. Can I do anything else, or is that my turn just getting out of that?
No, you escaped out of it. Now you can. I think when you escape out of I think that's a sacrifice of movement.
Wasn't going to
But-
move anyway. I'm trying to shoot that bastard in front of me.
Okay, shoot that bastard in front of you.
All right, first roll to hit is
Do better
coming.
than last time.
15. That good?
15 hits.
All right, damage for that one. 13. Yay. I'm going to try and hit him with the second gun. 14. That hit?
That does not hit.
Lame. So we know it's 15. Got it. Hit him once, though.
Okay, Sam's shooting off. It is now Noelle's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain what I'm doing here. I'm gonna go
Okay.
up to this section, go down on the left side of this shrub, wrap the base of his tongue around the base of the plant, go up on the right side, and then go back down and try to like push him off the edge.
Oh, I see. You're trying to push him off
So
the
I'm-
edge, or you're trying to hoist him forward?
I'm trying to wrap his tongue around the base of the plant so I have a like a anchor spot and push him off
Okay.
the edge so I don't fall with him.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Why am I doing strength?
Because you have to push him off.
Oh, I have to. Okay. Cool. Let's do a negative number. Oh, cool. 19 minus 1, 18. Or 17, yeah, because it's not showing the -1 on there for some reason.
I don't
So-
even actually know the rules for bull charging somebody off.
Oh, it's not bolt charging. I'm just trying to shove them, push them.
Okay. So you got an 18,
17, yeah.
a 17.
It doesn't show my -1 for some reason.
Okay, we'll just make an opposing strength check. You got a 10. So he is falling.
Is there extra damage for the angle that he falls off and then swings back into the rock beneath him? Besides the normal fall damage?
So you're gonna have him swing out and then.
Because I'm pushing him away,
He controls
meaning
the tongue.
he'll anchor it. He can control his tongue, but it's wrapped around the base of a plant, and he's gonna go out away from where he was, and then swing back.
Okay, I'll give you
Because
2d6
gravity.
on that one.
Yay. 2.
I'm sorry. Why don't you roll the? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and roll your 2d6?
Okay. 2. And 7.
Okay. All right. All right. So he swings out, hits himself against here, and he has to give himself more tongue so that he can fall to the ground or stay there. But either way, he is not happy about his tongue being used against him. All right, Ashley.
Is this tongue still intact? Did Sam make this one?
Oh, yeah, no. Sam got rid of that tongue.
By the way, the 3 pebbles that I have, would I be able to use the bonus action to like toss them onto the battlefield in a random pattern, not aimed, just
Yeah,
off
sure.
the cliff?
You toss him off the cliff.
Can I like try to get some kind of roughly thrown distance? Just and they just scatter wherever they land?
Sure, make a strength check.
Okay. 7.
Okay. They
I can spit them back at you. And they fall on the ground. Did they just kind of like barely reach the edge of the cliff and fall on the ground?
Yeah,
hit perfect?
they kind of fell off. These 3 squares are your new light sources.
Cool.
And
then with the 10 feet of movement, I'm gonna crouch, and then so I have 3/4 cover until they climb back up again.
Okay. All right. It is Ashley's turn again.
So we have bow tie tongue and we have this tongue, correct?
Yeah.
And this one is still in a tree, and these are still, but this is down.
No, everything's on the ground now. This one is actually, this guy up here is hanging off the edge.
So everybody's on the ground now. Nobody's up high anymore. No trees.
Correct.
Okay, I am going to come down and use my scimitars to cut this tongue and free the cat.
Okay.
And I am going to slash it with my scimitars and try to free my.
Oh, you're going to try and slash the tongue?
And if
Yeah,
you
I'm
said,
going to slash the tongue.
Okay, go ahead. Make your roll.
This is the first
So you're
time.
dropping the bow entirely.
Yeah, I've got 4 arms. I'm not overly concerned with the bow. That was just because I was far away.
Okay.
Let's see if this works. I put this extension on. I just click on the character sheet and it happens.
So you gotta click on the area where the numbers are on
I
the
see
character
it.
sheet.
It did show up. You got a 9 on your attack.
I get 2 attacks. Does that misses? Yes.
Yeah, that first one misses. That one misses as well.
I'm trying. My
All right.
swarm is also going to swarm at the tongue and bite at it and be super annoying and try to get that tongue to release.
Okay. Does it do damage to your swarm?
It does. It does 1d6 of damage.
All right. That is annoying enough that it will retract its tongue. All right. That will retract during its turn. Andy.
Boom! Right here. Then we're gonna use green flame blade. $14.
14 does not hit.
Oof. All right, I'm gonna offhand hit the one that's grappling Allie then, or
It's
Hello,
not
Mr.
grappling
Clarkson.
her anymore because
It does not retract until its turn.
but I don't know that.
Correct. So you're going to attack the tongue with your offhand as well?
Never mind.
Okay.
Let's do it.
RNGesus!
You.
All right, the tongue retracts, and now they are more concerned with Andy. Andy, what's your AC again?
Andy, they can have.
What was that, Andy?
20.
20. All right, so let's go here. 1, 2, 2 misses, 3, and 4. 4 misses. And now they're going to try and tongue you. Well, one of them is. The other had to retract his tongue this turn. Oh, actually, hold on. No. He does not try and tongue you this turn. All right. The guy in front of the GIF. I'm gonna slap him around. Let me see if his tongue regenerates. It does regenerate.
Lame.
All right. That'll be fun stuff. Okay. What's your AC again?
17.
Okay. All right. So you take 1 hit from its branchy appendage. Take 12.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
And then make a dexterity save. What is your maximum hit point total?
31, so I'm at 12.
All right.
And my dex save is in chat, 21.
All right, you succeed. Oh, and then before we move on to Allie, guy in the back. Is gonna pellet spit at Noelle after it sees its compatriot suffering.
Ooh, more pebbles for the pile.
Yeah, the pebbles shoot past you.
You can start a collection.
You can start a collection. All right, it is now Allie's turn. Did I get kicked out of the chat?
No. I
Okay.
think they just didn't push the speak to talk button.
Okay. I'm sorry, somebody was trying to call me across Discord. Allie.
If Allie's talking, we don't hear him. They moved their token.
Yeah! Get him, Mills-it! No one makes the cat soggy.
Sorry, for whatever reason, my key got unbind.
How dare you?
I'm just gonna get rid of that and put my mic up when I'm done talking. All right, here we go. Ready. Milzit moves forward to the thing that tongued her because she is now just angry about that. She reaches behind herself and pulls out her sword. I mean, it's a whatever you want to fucking call it. And she is close enough for a melee attack. I'm trying to figure out this thing. So it's a
Yeah.
+7 DC hit, and it has a damage. So I'm guessing I roll a D20 first, correct?
For an attack? Yeah.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
attack. Oh, why did it add a 1?
Oh, it automatically did the damage? Is that what I'm seeing there?
Yes, it looks like.
Okay. It
New and interesting.
takes 6 damage.
And that is all Mrs. Sparkle's moves right now. I'm done.
Sparkles the cat has moved, and it is known. All right. The tongued GIF.
Oh, wait, I'm not tongued because I have good dex.
No, but you have definitely been licked this evening.
That is true.
Giggity.
I'm gonna take my attacks and then I'm gonna do a bonus action. So don't go too fast. So attack number 1
Okay.
is shit. Attack number 2.
Sorry.
Not that much
We
better.
got nothing but shitty rolls tonight, boys and girls.
Cool. I'm gonna use second wind, so it's 1d10 plus 3 to get some health back. So let me roll a d10. So I get 7 plus 3. I get 10.
Oh my god. This RNG tonight is ridiculous.
So I'm up to. Am I able to change that? Yeah. Hang on. I'm up to 22 health. Yay!
All right, so you're back up to 22 health.
Yeah, I added it in the circle.
Thank you. It's just easier to keep track of that for me.
No, you're good. I didn't know what the circles were before, so now I know.
Yeah, they can be used for that. All right, this is RNGesus. I need all of you to start praying because you guys are not rolling well tonight.
I am not worthy.
All right, so let's see. Sam, that is your turn. Oh, the tongue has separated from your body, Noelle. It is no longer encircling you. You're not being.
Oh, it's
Brushed
not
by a
attached to
tongue.
me anymore?
Yeah, no, it let go as soon as you got
No,
smart.
okay. Well, as soon as it realized I was smart.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna viciously mock it and say my cat's gonna try to swipe the air in front of me and be like, "Cat got your tongue." And it's gonna take a wisdom save or take 1d4 psychic from vicious mockery.
Delightful. Let's
You get
do a
puns for
wisdom
mockery.
save. That's fantastic. Are you? That's right. You're a bard, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it rolled a 2 on its save, so it
Neat.
is going to take that damage.
We're 5th level, right?
Third.
3rd. Oh yeah, okay. We are.
That was the smoothest attempt at gaining some XP, though.
Yeah.
All right.
It's because my Thursday game is level 5.
Gotcha. I really want to have a D&D game every day of the week too. All right. Anything else on your turn, Noel?
And it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a cancel icon so that it knows that I have to.
And then I
roll
want to
this
pick up the pebbles next to me and throw them over the edge again.
Okay, give me another strength check. Let's see how we do this time.
8. I'm filling in the blanks. I'm trying to play tic-tac-toe where all the squares are filled in.
Okay.
Are the
You're
pebbles
getting
like
marginally
different
better.
colored? Can we make like a rave scene out of them?
I mean, they're all yellow, right? Or white.
Yeah, it's pretty much white light.
Noted.
All right.
Nothing's impossible.
It
You
is
can-
Ashley's turn.
You can also delete the 2 above my head because those are the ones I picked up.
I would like to start. I'm gonna come up to this one and attack it with my scimitars.
Which one? That one's actually elevated. If you see there, it's on a cliff. Everybody's on the ground, but that's on an elevated space, 5 feet up.
Attack their tiny star feet. Make them fall forwards. fall prone on the ground.
I'm gonna eat him.
No, it does not hit, unfortunately. No. All right. And then the swarm. Can't forget the swarm.
So
Ooh.
my swarm is gonna come up to
He's
this
not
one.
hanging on something. He's standing on solid ground up there.
Can it push him off?
I don't think your swarm's that strong, though, is it?
It says it can push. Here. Strength saving throw DC 13 or be moved by the swarm up to 15 feet in a direction of your choice. It also knocks the creature prone.
You can only target the creature that you attacked. It does. The attacks target.
To assist you in one of the following points immediately after you hit a creature.
Yeah, so but it does say you have to hit that creature. You have to hit a creature with an attack, meaning that it's going to attack whatever you hit.
Well, then I'd like this one to attack the one who attempted to hit,
Okay.
or it's D6 later.
Okay.
They're gonna bite it annoyingly again.
Okay. All right. Andrew.
Our Jesus, please bless me. Fuck you, Orange.
Oh my God. Andy.
All right.
All right. It is their turn. One is going to attempt to slap Ashley twice. Ashley, what's your AC? One is a nat 20.
The natural 20 misses with silvery barbs. $60 away. Using the hypotenuse calculator, that's 41.1 feet away. With the 10 feet height advantage.
Okay.
I did the math.
I did. It checks out.
All right, so he has to re-roll.
He has to re-roll the natural 20, yeah.
Okay.
That's right, natural 20s don't exist for you anymore. The
What's
only
your
spells
AC,
I
Nick?
cast are reactions, which are this spell.
Ever again.
So it actually hits. It just is not critical. So you take 8. Andy, it's infuriated by you, but it's going to continue to swing, and it actually hits once.
I'm infuriated by me as well.
What should I can't even tell whose rolls are whose now. Oh, they're all my rolls. Are they
Look,
my
it's
rolls?
me
Yes.
and me. Yeah, they're all
All right,
yours.
you take 10 from the hit, and then
Well, the
did
16
I
was
roll a second attack on you?
I think the 16 was the reroll of the 20.
Okay, so there was only one attack roll made. Okay, and the second attack roll misses. All right, and then this guy is going to come up to Cat and is going to attempt to slap the cat. And he is different. What's your AC?
18.
Okay, 2 misses. All right, it is now Cat's turn.
She hisses menacingly at the other one behind her. Let's see.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, I'm not done yet. I still have 2 more. All right, this guy is now going to climb up and is once again on the edge and is disadvantaged in attacking Noelle. What's your AC, Noelle?
12.
Okay, that's a miss. And 1 hit. You will take 8.
Hey, that's more than half my max health.
All right, and then the GIF. Ow.
Great.
My max health is 15.
Good lord. Why is it doing that? It keeps. Oh. Take 22.
That's literally the exact number of health points I have. I'm down.
All right, Sam's goes down. This dice roller is garbage. If somebody would like to roll at home and then tell me what that roll is, I'll allow it. If you don't want to use RNGesus.
I'm gonna keep rolling until I hit.
All right, Sam is unconscious. So it is now Noelle's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna.
You skipped me.
Oh,
Oh, did I? Oh, Allie.
I'm gonna wait my turn now.
Yeah, see, I got knocked down, so you thought that was my turn. Ah.
Allie, do something with your life. I'm sorry, I forgot. Or I clicked past you on accident.
So, I do have a quick question because it's a self cast.
Okay.
Raffle Smite.
Wrathful Smite.
Yes. Why is she
Okay.
calling me at this hour?
You tell whoever it is you're playing Dungeons and Dragons and you don't have time for their shit.
Well, it's a 13-year-old child and it's concerning.
Okay, well maybe not. Don't use that forceful of a tone.
Anywho, Raffle Smite, it says it's a bonus action. Am I able to cast that and then attack, or
Let me just read it real quick because nobody in this group has played a paladin since probably 2 years
What?
ago.
Oh, that makes
No,
me
I
feel
played
special.
I played a paladin. Are you trying to channel your divinity or whatever?
Like I said, 2 years ago.
Was that 2 years ago?
I think it was.
Holy moly! What domain are you? What oath? My bad.
Vengeance, I think.
You want advantage on something, probably.
All right, so you are wrathful striking. Is that what you just said you're doing?
Abjure.
Oh,
enemy?
Raffle Smite.
Wrathful Smite.
Hang on, I have it pulled up here. It says the next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration, you also deal 1d6 psychic damage, and the target has to make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened. I don't know what the DC is.
It's for spellcasting.
Oh yeah, it's a spell save.
Is it a spell?
Yeah. So this is this is a spell. It is a bonus action to activate, and the next time she hits with a melee weapon attack, it deals 1d6 extra psychic damage.
Yeah, so you can cast that and then slap because it's a bonus action.
Okay. Alright, spells. Raffle Smite. Did it do the wisdom save? Okay, yeah.
You still have to hit with a melee weapon, though.
You don't.
Yeah, you have to roll
you
the
don't-
hit first.
You
I'm
don't
working
do
on
the
it.
wisdom save for that. It does the wisdom save, I believe.
Okay, so just
What's your DC?
9.
Oh, DC 9. Okay, I see.
That's
Okay.
that's what he said.
You still
And
gotta
then
roll to hit with the
Yes.
yeah.
working on it. Wow.
Well, it failed its roll, but then you failed to hit. Oh man,
Oh man.
this is not
Oh
going well.
man.
This is just like you guys have not hit like at all, and the DC is not that
This
terrible.
is why I
But
treat my dice right, okay? These virtual dice.
okay, Noelle, now we're back to your turn.
Oh, fancy. Okay, so I'm gonna. He's just climbing up the cliff.
He climbed up, and he's standing on the edge of the cliff now,
Um,
and his tongue retracted.
is this Simba's dad? Because I
Remember
It
wanna, I
is.
who you
wanna,
are.
It is.
I wanna lift his fingers off the cliff so he falls off again.
Well, no, he's standing on the edge. He's not like.
I want to remove his body from the top of the cliff.
Okay, you're gonna try and shove him.
I'm not doing any damage. That's gravity.
Okay. Actually, you just had the rules for shove up. Will you pull that up so we can actually?
I don't
so I can
have any
actually
rules
see
for
that?
shove.
She does for some
Oh,
reason.
cool. Well, when push comes to shove.
Alright, shove. Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove an enemy, either to knock it prone or to push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this replaces one of them. The target must be no more than one size larger, which you're fine there. You make a strength check contested by the target's strength check, which is strength athletics, or dexterity, acrobatics, sorry. The target can choose whichever is better. You succeed if the target. You automatically succeed if it. So if you push a dead body, you can push a dead body. Otherwise, it's just a contested check to see who gets pushed. So do you want to use strength or dex?
If I have the option, I'll do dex.
Okay. And you can use acrobatics if you have that.
I will. Natural 20.
That's pretty incredible. Let's see.
I feel like that means he shoved really hard then.
I can shove a creature more than I can, a farther distance than I can throw a pebble.
All
I
right.
guess-
Noelle is playing King of the Hill and is currently maintaining that King of the Hill status.
Hell
And
yeah.
pushes him back down. So far, the most successful strategy in combat is just knocking these guys down.
I mean, they seem prone to it.
They do. And you have successfully knocked him off the cliff again.
Yeah, too bad they're not on a horse, then I can knock them off their high horse.
I see what you did there.
Thanks. I'm glad they understand the gravity of the situation.
Oh my god, that was a twofer. All right.
I would do
if you
another
have
one, but
Somebody stop him.
I would do another, but I don't want to leave you on a cliffhanger.
Oh
Somebody
my
stop
god.
this man.
It is an absolute madman. All right, Ashley, it is your turn. Can you hit?
Was that it, Noelle? You're done?
Yeah, I'm done for now. My turn's done. I could keep going,
There's
but
a
I just want to let you guys
Three-pun
play.
limit
So.
to a turn.
Oh, there.
All right.
Dang.
Dang. You wanna?
Maybe has a very fire you get advantage. There's no one to get it this here. If it's 20-foot radius, if I cast it here.
Is Fairy Fire a reaction or an actual turn? Okay.
Get these two.
Yeah, you can cast it behind them in the trees there. Yes, you would. It's the 20-foot radius, right?
I'm gonna change my mind. I want that to go up there, encircling these 3 right here. It's a 60-foot range, so I can cast that far. I want these 3 here encompassed, please.
All right, those 3 are encompassed.
Fairy
with it.
fire, they get hang on, I'll show you. They need to make a dexterity saving throw, and if they fail, then I get advantage. I'm not trying to help your cause, but
Doesn't everybody get advantage against them?
yes.
First one, second one, made it. Third one did not.
Will you please mark the 2 that we have advantage on?
I will.
That was my bonus action. I'd like to use my primary action to disengage.
All right. All right, they now have purple dots on them if they have fairy fire.
I'm using my primary action to disengage, which lets me move without without provoking an attack of opportunity. And I'm moving up there.
Okay. Okay.
And then my swarm. Since I hit these 2, I want my swarm to push this one off this little edge. I hit these 2 with fairy fire, so can my swarm attack this one? Even though the fairy fire missed, I still attacked it.
Sure, I'll allow it. But we're gonna read some rules on that later on to figure out what exactly that's meant because it reads 3 different ways. But
You
go
read
ahead.
the verbiage. No, go ahead. You make your save.
Oh, what's the difficulty? It succeeded. It got a 17. All right. Andy, Eye of the Tiger, my friend.
Dun. Oh my god!
Oh my god, you actually hit.
He's clearly cheating.
And which one did you hit it with? Or which one did you hit? The one that's directly in front of you? Or the one that's below
Yeah.
you? Andy.
My ruler's gone. But the one south of Millsit, of Allie's character,
Okay.
for 9 whole damage.
It gets slapped.
Another one.
Oh
my god!
oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're gonna do that on the south one to me. Oh wait. Sorry, that 9th and then I used Green Flame Blade, of course, because it's a cantrip. Why wouldn't I use it?
Okay.
What?
Wait, what is happening? You just keep.
Oh,
What do you-
I don't see it. Sorry, I don't see it on. Okay, yeah, then 3 fire damage to the one south of me as well.
Okay. It is now their turn. These 2 are going to attack Andy since he is finally starting to do something with his life.
Since I'm a character now.
Fail. Fail. Hit. Fail. Take 11.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Mills it. He's gonna get slapped.
No.
Okay, well, you know how I said that whole thing about like not wanting to grind for emeralds? Yeah, we're not gonna have to grind for emeralds this video. Okay,
Ow.
Complete and utter bullshit.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't 19 damage. All right, it was 9. Take 17 damage. This one's gonna jump off and come at Ashley like a fucking spider monkey. God damn it. Stop moving my buttons! Alright, Ashley, take 11. And 8. Yeah. Kitty cat attack.
really overwhelmed.
Okay, kitty cat attacking with sword because that was an utter fail with the smite.
You still have your smite on your sword until you hit.
Oh, that's good to know.
The day we've been waiting.
So you actually hit, and so go ahead and roll that extra d6.
Emerald blocks. No, not just emerald ore. No. Game really wanted to treat us for all the hard work we've done so far. And they were like, yeah, you know what? Here, we're just gonna give you a... Oh my gosh, that is over a stack of emeralds right there. Regardless of what we want to do.
Alright, you are bringing that thing down.
Take a while.
Sam, I'd like you
We
to
got one!
make a Constitution save DC 13.
All right, hang on.
Okay. Sam, you come to with 1 hit point. But you're on the ground. So any movement's going to be used to get up.
Damn, turn on your mic.
Okay, yeah, I forgot to do that. Yeah, hang on. Let me add that to my little circle here. Awesome. I have 1 hit point, so I still have my actions, right? Because I'm gonna try and shoot the bastard that's below me, because I'm in the high ground now. All right. Hang on. Am I showing up? Hang on.
Sit on him with your fat ass.
All right, you guys can hear me, right? Because like it's not letting me hear anybody.
No.
Yay!
I
Okay.
can hear you, buddy.
Awesome. All right. So first attack. Bullshit. Second attack. Not good enough. Yay!
Oh my God, Sam.
You know I have bad luck.
Damn. All right.
RN Jesus, how could you?
Noelle, it is your turn.
Beep boop bop bada pow. Those are all touch spells. That is unfortunate. No. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, cool. So I'm gonna insult the one at the bottom of the cliff again. And
Okay.
I'm gonna say, if you're hungry, I can toss you a Cliff Bar.
Okay. I take it you're gonna psychically damage him.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I've already done it to all of you, so what's the monster in the game, too? I need a wisdom save of 13 for that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Wisdom save. It failed.
Psychic.
It is really getting frustrated with your bullshit.
Yay!
Ashley, your turn.
I'm not sure if Ashley is speaking, but we can't hear him.
She is speaking. That's a
Okay.
hit. You rolled a 16. 21 minus 16, or 21 minus 5 is 16. It takes 6. Do you have a second attack? That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it's fine. Go ahead. Let's keep moving. Oh, 9. Okay. That hits. Wow. It is almost dead. Oh, your swarm.
Which individuals are like super players are injured?
The GIF is
Me, I'm very, very injured.
Who is me? Which ping on board?
It is dead.
Where is GIF? Oh, up here.
Sorry, I keep talking without the mic on. Yes, I am
Okay, cool.
to the right.
Okay, cool.
The bugs killed it.
Yeah, the bugs killed it.
Okay, so finally I was able to hit something. So I slash it with my scimitars, 1, 2, and then my swarm comes in and tears its head off.
Yay!
The swarm is running around with well, it is floating ahead in the air as it disconnected the head.
I don't
Very
mean
metal.
that. It's just
Bro.
eating it.
Bro.
All right, Andy.
Punch stuff.
The eyeball socket seems like a good place to lay eggs for your swarm.
Don't punch. Punch stuff? Don't punch stuff. My turn's done.
Okay, thank you. Mills it. The one directly north of you, you would have advantage, or I guess northwest of you, you would have advantage to hit it.
We could make a
Hey,
Or you can attack the one below you. It doesn't really matter. The one below you is suffering. The one above you is not suffering at all.
do I hit the suffering or the non-suffering?
You know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. There's a lot of effort. We're gonna need it. Brewing stand eventually.
I will hit the suffering.
Okay.
By the way, when you deleted the monster that was on the board, you removed all monster recognition from the turn order.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Let me...
Ladies and gentlemen, to the nether. Choke me. I didn't even know. Oh, this is kind of dangerous.
I think it might be the swarm's turn.
Oh, there it is.
No, they'll go after you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Get off me. Get off me. Oh, no.
Toss in the die, and seriously.
16 hits.
You know what?
And instead of You did 11 damage. Instead of removing it, I'll put an X on it. It is dead.
Hey.
All right, their turn. Andrew,
Yeah.
Not quite as easy as you think.
it's gonna flail at you violently and hit once for 7 damage.
Okay.
The older one, or the one that's been undamaged so far, sees 2 of its companions drop. Concern. It hits, smells it with 1.
Who's mills it? Is that GIF? Oh no,
No,
that's
that's
cat.
cat.
Yeah, okay, good.
Cat takes 9.
That's an issue. That is an issue because I have 8.
Okay, you are down 1. You are knocked unconscious.
Okay, maybe not. No, this is a waste of
And then it is going to use its movement
rare item I need. No, this has been an odd chunk to deal with. Well, look, for now, we're gonna throw on efficiency. It sounded
to
like
try and move away.
that's doing so. We can now come down.
Gif,
Oh,
you can see one that
you know what?
is hurting.
So for this, that's
The one to the left of me?
Yeah,
Cool. I'm going to take 2 shots at it. Let's pray to God.
you are at advantage to shoot that one.
Oh, cool. Then I will roll this shot again. Okay, cool. 1 hit.
That hits.
And damage for that one, 12. And I'll take my second shot. That definitely hits. And then second damage, 7.
Shoot him.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
In true American style, you shoot it and shot it past dead. All right.
Yay.
Noelle.
BD boop. You said 10-foot drop?
10-foot drop.
I like the boat up here. I think it's funny, but we only have so much space to live our life on this chunk. I just don't know if I can sacrifice one of my.
If I'm here, that's fine, right? To try to stabilize? Right there?
Yeah, you can stabilize from there.
Cool. I'm gonna try to jump. I wanna try to do acrobatics to like do a roll forward.
Let's see it.
So like try to use acrobatics to negate fall damage. 14.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it. Describe your movement.
Kind of noticing that there's a drop and like a soft patch of grass. I'm gonna try to land the shoulder portion, the back portion of my shoulder on the ground in the patch, and use the momentum to roll forward, and then do a medicine check.
You do a ninja roll, followed by a slapping a bandage right down on the wound. All right, let's do the medicine check.
Possibly the best way to apply first aid.
19.
Oh my god, yeah. So you slap it down exactly in the spot and manage to plug the bleeding hole with your fingers.
I guess that would
And the
stabilize,
bandage.
because only a nat 20 would actually give 1 hit point, right?
Right.
Okay.
So you do stabilize, pushing the bandage directly into the wound to stop the bleeding.
In case you guys didn't notice, I put a +5 into medicine.
Oh
That's what
yeah.
I'm talking about.
All right. Fair acrobatics. Ashley, it is your turn.
Not just a beacon, but I think that is a floor of beacon. Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna get back to this. Definitely gonna chop up that, but first, come on, we got some. Actually,
Yeah, but you're gonna lose 5 because you're gonna have to climb up that little cliff edge there.
Is it intentional that we can't hear her again?
No, she's
I'm
just
just
not.
lazy. My
She's
throat hurts.
lazy.
Okay.
I'm rushing towards this one over here,
Okay.
since most of them are down except for that one over there. And because I didn't quite make it all the way, I'm going to use, what did you say my bonus action I need to use to repair my bow?
Your bonus and your reaction, yeah.
I'd like to use my bonus and my reaction to string up my bow right quick with all of my hands.
Okay, so your two bottom hands just go and whip it together and then slap an arrow inside of it. So go ahead and fire.
True, so now I'd like to attack with it since I didn't quite make it.
Okay. That is a hit.
And we have advantage on that one, right? So I might as well try for the 20.
Not quite.
I got the same thing twice. What are the odds? For 9 damage, and then my swarm is going to swarm in and bite it annoyingly.
Okay.
It's not standing on like a cliff or anything, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Andy.
Oh my god.
Did you actually hit?
I did. I hit twice.
Oh my god.
For 10 hull damage.
10 is better than what you have been doing. Are you going to use that cantrip again?
No, they have to be within 5 feet of each other.
You are within 5 feet of it.
So green flame blade's like a bounce. So like, if you hit something, the green flame blade bounces off the thing you hit and hits another enemy that's within 5 feet of that enemy.
They're within 5 feet. It's diagonal. I'll give it to you.
Okay. Boom, 3 damage to the diagonal one.
Okay. You did more damage to it.
We're doing it.
Hippopotamus, it's your turn.
All right.
You can get advantage against the one that's fleeing.
All right. Let me take a look and see here. Oops. Cool. I'm gonna move 25 up, and I'm gonna take two shots at that one. So first shot. Let me just clear all these dice. He's dog shit again. Good lord.
You have advantage.
So redoing it worse that time. So now I'm gonna take my second shot. 15 hits. Cool.
Hits.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
And 10 damage.
So anyways, I started blasting. It takes 10.
It's kind of my go-to strategy for this entire campaign. It's just, so I have 2 guns and they're getting fired.
So I start blasting.
It's going to turn around and it's going to start blasting with its spit.
Gross.
What's your AC, Sam?
17.
All right, it's going to kind of like Matrix turn around, but it's like a flying starfish, so it's going to like ninja star itself in the air and shoot 2 pellets at you.
Which one?
And miss you. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. Miss you completely.
Thank God.
And then continue to try and run.
He be fleeing.
All right, it is. Oh. It should have gone. Oh, god damn it. I'm getting all turned around here. All right, Andy, the one that's barely dead sees that its leader is fleeing and it's going to try and run away.
I want to punch him.
Okay, he did not use disengage. Punch him.
We're back to this shit.
Back to that shit again. All right. We already did Sam, so Noelle?
Okay. Beep bop. I'm gonna ready in action to cast vicious mockery if anybody in our party pursues either of the creatures. Let me see if I can do that.
Are you casting it
Actually,
on the party?
readying an action. No, I'm not casting it on the party.
Okay.
Readying an action effectively forces me to use a reaction if it happens, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Cool, I do nothing. That's my turn.
Okay. Ashley, you're up.
I feel like I don't want to hurt it if it's running away, but I don't want it to. This is our campsite, right?
Yeah.
I don't want it to come back and mess with us in the middle of the night. These two are still up. There are two, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
And this one is the one that's fleeing.
Correct.
But this one is not.
That one's attempting to flee as well.
Moral decisions, I'm torn. I might want to let them flee, but I don't want to be attacked again.
So from your brief psychic encounter, these are not nice creatures, and they will likely come back to attack. They are sentient, and they are hateful.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot the one that I have advantage on, the furthest one way back there.
Okay.
But I feel very bad about it.
I'm sorry! Are you attacking the one that you have fairy fire on?
This'll hurt me more than it'll hurt you.
You roll
How
the
did I
exact
roll the
thing
same
again.
thing twice again? What are the odds?
1 out of 20.
Alright. Dealt 8
And
to it.
then the swarm is going to move in. And the swarm, instead of doing damage, is going to attempt to pull it back and knock it prone with that DC 13 strength. 15 feet if it fails, please.
What do you mean 15 feet?
I can choose for the swarm to do damage or for the swarm to knock a target horizontally in the direction of my choice. So I'd like it to pull the creature back.
It succeeded, unfortunately.
Well, I'm trying. They're grasping at it. They're going after him.
Andy.
We gonna do it. We're gonna move right there. Then we're gonna cast Thorn. Oh shit! I hit with Thorn Whip.
You did hit with the Thorn Whip.
He's gonna take 3 damage, but he's gonna be dragged back towards me.
Does he need to make a strength check for that?
Nope. There
Okay.
is no save.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna punch him with my offhand.
Okay.
Oh, what a lucky round for me! He's gonna take another 10.
Ow. Alright. Cat is meowing, but stable. So is he caught in that whip?
Nah, he just got dragged back towards me. He can run away again if he wants, but I'm gonna try and punch him again.
Okay, punch him again.
Back to this shit.
And it is no good. Okay. Biggin.
How many 9s did I roll?
It's at the edge of
9.
the board and will escape next turn if not brought down. All right. Hippopotamus.
All right. Let's see. Whoop, I keep doing that. I could move 30 feet, so I'm just going to try and catch that one to shoot it. And then my range is 30. It's within that. Cool. So, attack roll 1. Crap, but we still have advantage on him, right?
Yep. From Fairy Fire.
Hey, attack roll 1 technically hits. So, damage for that. 5. Attack roll 2. Crap, but we have advantage. Definitely hits that time. Damage 2. 4.
Okay. Noelle.
I'm gonna attempt to chase after it with dash action.
Okay.
Actually, no. That would be my character doing that. That would be me doing that, not my character. My character's gonna stay where they are.
Okay.
They're gonna try to focus on making sure that although they know that cat humanoid is fine, we don't know that Millsdid is. Like, we can tell they're breathing, but they're just focused on that more than they are chasing a creature that's running away.
Okay.
Even though they know it's... Well, actually, that's primarily because they don't know that it's actually hostile. Because I don't have that mental information. End
All
turn.
right. Ashley. It says 65. Yeah. So you'd need to move up to shoot it. Oh yeah, you can't shoot it. Never mind. You have 150 feet. My bad. You have advantage.
Thank goodness. If I roll 2 1s, it's gonna be crazy.
That hits.
And
All
then
right.
a swarm descends. I want it to be like Shrek, where Snow White raises her arms in the air, and it's like ah, and all the birds are coming. But
Okay.
instead, it's bugs.
So some guttural clicking. Oh my god, just enough. It dies. As the bugs descend upon it and chew off a leg, it falls flat. All right. Andy.
What up? It's your boy, here with a 33% success chance on his roll.
That hits. And it's dead.
Okay. And I failed the next one. So, I mean, at least I got something going for me.
All right.
I want to eat him!
You have killed all of the autarchs. You want to take a bite out of them?
I'm gonna eat him!
Okay, there is flesh under there, but you have to chew through bark to get to it.
The bugs are also helping you, my swarm, but not
Oh my
my
goodness, you're eating your fiber. Good for you.
You will definitely poop right for a week. As you take some time to examine these bodies, does anybody have knowledge nature?
Proficiency in it?
Or I guess nature? Or if you're proficient in it, I'll let you roll.
I'm not proficient in nature, but I'm proficient in survival.
Tactic is proficient in nature.
I am not proficient in nature. I rolled that before you said proficient in it.
I'm a
I'm kind of
+2
proficient. Does that
in
count?
nature, but I'm also just out cold. So
Are you proficient or are you not?
I'm kind of proficient.
What does kind of proficient mean?
Bard has half proficiencies.
I'll allow it then. Yeah, bards.
Okay. Cool. I provide false information to lower people's rolls.
These are wooden starfish,
Yeah.
which come from the astral sea when a starfish in the astral sea mates with a tree.
See?
All right, everybody gets 450 experience points.
Wow. We're doing actual experience, not.
Yeah, we will be doing experience because this is kind of a longer form game.
Yay. I like that.
wait, how many? What did you say?
450.
400 and what? 450?
450 experience. And these creatures do not carry loot, so unfortunately there is no loot.
Their loot is their meat.
Well, you can carve their bark to make a loot.
You could carve their bark to make loot.
We just need some
More
string
importantly,
now.
you stop them from going back to home base, which means you will not be raided in the night. And we will stop here for the evening, and when we restart next week, you will establish your base camp and spend some time licking your wounds. I'm gonna guess that we're gonna take a long rest after this.
Sure.
That would be safe.
Okay. We'll go ahead and
this is
do.
our camp, yeah, so, I mean, before we leave for the game, are we setting up camp in our downtime now as we long
Yeah.
rest?
You'll set up camp in the downtime and take a long rest.
Can you put a campfire in sleeping bags?
I will find one and put it on there, yeah.
I want to use their bodies to make shelter.
Okay. Andy makes a grotesque.
A corpse tent.
I would like to spend my downtime carving arrows out of the surrounding foliage. And helping set up camp.
Okay, I finally figured it out. Jesus.
Are there 5 of you?
Me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gil's not on. Oops. Okay. I take that back. Everybody gets 500 instead of 450. Mhm.
Oh yeah.
500. That's correct. All right. And Andy's gonna erect a starfish tent.
It is both a dining hall and my shelter.
You feel some rain, but it's actually just like blood. Aw, they're spitting at you even after death.
There's Andy's starfish tent.
Fancy.
Nom nom.
All right, guys. Everybody have a terrific evening. We'll start off next week following a long rest.
Okie the
Awesome.
dokie.
See y'all next time.
Bye.
Tired, but it was fun. Farewell.